Hey guys, Tom Drzapolsky here. I'm going to go through 4 quick bullets. The last one, hope you didn't see it. Last one's the most interesting, so hang in there with me. First of all, please vote. You were sent a packet in the mail. I need you to fill that out and return it to us. If you have any questions on how to fill it out, that's not a joke. They're literally our questions, or what the votes are for. Hey, I don't understand this. Can you explain it? Just ask. You can call, email, front office, me, board members, all happy to help, but please do it. We have a board meeting next week. It's not terribly interesting. We have our good normal business, some good reports from the monthly managers report, financial report. Everything's in the open. Budget, status, assessment, it's all openly discussed. Papers handed out. It's also posted on the owner portal. Look at it anytime you want. But all that stuff is done very openly. Then we're gonna approve a security print. Maybe we're gonna try and approve a security camera protocol. Some replacing signage. Again, it's not a green light thing. We got to work it out. And then we need a grate covered, like over a culvert, some kind of piece of metal that they're going to show us and talk about. And we'll vote on it. It's a safety thing. And that'll be the whole meeting for that. The third thing I'll tell you, and don't stop watching because the fourth thing's interesting. I don't want you to miss it. So I'm going to make you wait till the end. I hope you'll consider board service. When I bought my place, my grandmother told me 2 things. Try and keep it in the family to the extent you can, our house, and also never run for the board. It'll ruin Venture Out for you. That has not been the case at all. I've enjoyed it very much. We have great owners. We have passionate board members. We have passionate owners. And we've returned a level and a degree of respect. There's behavior we won't tolerate in our meetings anymore. And it's a good place to come and share ideas. And I'll share with you really quickly that even when I'm in a meeting and I'm disagreeing with a position, I just disagree with their opinion on the subject, but not the person. I know the board members. They all love Venture Out, and they all care about different aspects of Venture Out and have different dreams and anxieties when it comes to Venture Out. And you can see that. And then when you disagree on maybe a vote, or you make a case that you're trying to move something forward and you don't have the support of 1 or 2 of them or any of them, then they're not jerks and you're not a jerk. You just, they didn't really feel like it was necessary or couldn't support it at the time. We typically end the meeting and go have a cocktail. It's the way it should be. I wish it was like that in Washington, D.C. sometimes. So anyways, I hope you'll consider board service. With regard to the time commitment, I am not Superman. I'm a hot mess sometimes, but I help run my own company. I'm involved with Boy Scouts. I coach Little League. I'm the Red Cross board chair. I serve on the Goodwill board, and I still try to exercise and enjoy life and sail sometimes and go on a dinner tonight with my wife. And I'm actually the board president. I would argue probably the board treasurer is the most busy, followed by the secretary, and then maybe I'm in 3rd place. But board service does not have to be all-consuming. A good board member is one who's informed and pays attention. You receive information before a board meeting. You review that information, develop opinions, ask questions, bring your personal experience to the board meeting, and participate and vote. And that would be very, very important, and that would be what was required. And then you can go all the way in and take on a special project as a board member. Become the vice president, become the secretary, become the treasurer, be elected president, and those degrees of commitment change based on the role and based on how you choose to govern or handle that position. Okay, so anyways, it's not all time consuming and it's not negative, and you can have a voice and represent other owners in our community. So I hope you'll consider that. Ask me if you have any questions. The last thing I was holding out for, we're having an owners only reception on July 1st. That's a Saturday, from 6:30 to 9. The details are coming together. I did lock in some live music. The type of food, will we be serving dinner or heavy hors d'oeuvres? Working that out, so stand by. You'll know in advance. And we can't serve alcohol, but we will have different types of punch, different types of soda, ice, limes and lemons, and all the things that you would need to make the beverage of your choice, as long as you bring the other ingredients that you need. It's an insurance thing. It's annoying, but nevertheless, it is what it is. So I hope that you will mark your calendars, July 1st, 6:30 to 9. and join us up there. We're gonna have some name tags. So when you arrive, you can write your name, unit number, and the year that you bought your place. So it'll be kind of cool to see people who bought last year, or people like mine's been in the family for 53 years, and meeting those kind of folks is really fun. You know that when you move around Venture Out, you meet your neighbors. So this will be kind of a neat opportunity to do that. My generation does this poorly, and I think that we need to step it up. I'm 49, and this is not acceptable. I'm almost 49. But do these socials. Get your significant other and come up there for a little bit and have a drink and awkwardly stand around just for a minute until somebody talks to you, and meet your neighbors. That is good for our community, and I hope you'll consider doing it. There's a generation or two before us. They're into that. They do it all the time. They're very good at it, and they knock it out of the park. But we tend to struggle there. And then the younger you get, it's like you stay in a bubble somewhere and don't come out at all. So anyways, I hope you'll consider joining us. Lastly, what is an owner? Who is an owner? When you say owners only, what does that mean? I'm an owner, but I won't be there. My third cousin will. No, we don't really want to meet your third cousin. We want to meet you. And if you can't make it, we'll have another reception in the fall, and we're going to try and announce these in advance, more in advance. But yeah, it's for owners. So as an example, my wife and I and my two sons will be there. My wife and I and my sister won't be there. She's actually going to be in Venture Out, but we're going to break off for an hour or two and come up and hang out with our fellow owners and get to know one another. My wife and I, my very dear friend who's like a brother, will be waiting for me or going out to grab a cocktail on their own while Stephanie and I come meet some of the other owners. We'll put some parameters around that so that it's clear, not awkward. We don't want anyone to be turned away. And we understand that the dynamics of family and maybe the actual owners live somewhere else and you're the caregiver who takes care of the place. Don't stress about it. We're just going to kind of want it to have a bit of an exclusive feel for our folks, for you. Okay? All right. Hope you have a great weekend. Do all those things. Vote. Board meeting coming up. Consider board service. See you at the party.